Hi everyone, welcome back to Medicine for the Soul. My name is Alexis and this is 4 Seasons Flow. Today our class is inspired by this kind of constant vibration of insects buzzing, the cicadas and the crickets, birds chirping, really checking in with that kind of background noise of nature. We're going to be doing some heart openers as well as some grounding poses down in the hips. Let's get started. Starting in an easy seat, just come gently sit on your sits bones with your legs crossed, placing your hands on top of your knees. We'll close our eyes here, sitting up tall on top of the hips. We're going to start today's class with a cycle breath. So cycle breath takes a full circle or cycle through your sinuses. The pathway that it's going to follow is inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. I encourage you, if you would like, to let out an audible sigh every time you exhale. Sometimes it can help just release any extra tension we're holding onto by physicalizing and verbalizing our release. Altogether, we'll inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Again, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Twice more, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. One more time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. For the next part, you can keep your eyes closed or open them up. We'll bring our right hand down to the mat. Left arm's going to come all the way up and over and side stretch. Staying here in your side stretch, just gently twist the neck so we're looking up towards our top hand. Coming up through center, we'll switch sides. Right arm's going to come over top this time. And then gently twist the neck so the nose is pointing up to the top arm. Once again, passing through center in our side stretch, this time right away looking up to the top arm. And one more time, side stretch, looking up to the top arm. Good. Gently bring that back up through center, sitting tall on your sits bones. Interlacing the fingertips together, we'll take the arms up overhead and then flip the palms so they're pointing up towards the sky. Seated cat-cows. On your inhale, we're going to imitate a cow position, arching the spine, reaching the heart forward. And then exhale, imitate a cat as you bring your arms forward, curve. Again, inhale, big arch. And exhale, we curve. Inhale, arch. And exhale, curve. Once more, inhale, arch. And exhale, we can curve. Good. Inhale, bring the arms up one more time, but this time in a neutral spine. And then on the exhale, the arms can gently come through the sides, coming to brush over the tops of the legs, and then we'll slowly reach forward. Here's where I'm going to just turn to the side. We're going to slowly reach forward in a forward fold, but in our easy seat. So as we start to walk here, we're going to ground the hips down into the mat. Forehead can touch down if you can reach. Releasing the lower back a little bit by adding some stretch there. You can close your eyes in this position. And let's take 4 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale out the mouth. Again, inhale. Exhale out your mouth. Inhale. Exhale out your mouth. One more time, inhale. And exhale out of your mouth. From here, we're going to slither out of this forward folded easy seat into a tabletop. So I'm going to pull my weight forward, uncross my legs, and then if you need to center yourself on your mat, take the time to do that. Spreading the fingertips wide, knees hip width apart, hips are on top of the knees. Returning to our cow and cat, which we already started seated. Inhale, cow pose. And exhale, cat. Again, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more full breath. Inhale, cow. And exhale, big cat spine. Return to a neutral spine. From here, we're going to continue into a thread the needle-like position. It starts out in the similar way, but we're going to switch it up just a little bit so that we're not lowering all the way down to the mat. So on your inhale, we're going to lift the right arm up in a twist, just as we would start a thread the needle. But this time, instead of bringing the arm down, we're going to take the right arm and try to wrap it around the front of the ribs to come over to the left side. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, we wrap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, wrap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, last wrap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, return your right hand down to the mat. Switching to the left, following our breath. Inhale, we lift and twist. On our exhale, we bring the left arm down and wrap it around the front of the body over to the right side. Inhale, left arm lifts and twists. Exhale, we wrap. Inhale, lift and twist. Exhale, wrap. Inhale, lift and twist. Exhale, one more wrap. Inhale, lift and twist. And this time on your exhale, bring your left hand back down to the mat. From here, we tuck the toes, send the hips up and back to our first downward facing dog of this practice. Good. Now check in with your downward facing dog here. I want to focus on having a nice strong stance. We want to stay grounded as part of this class. So take your feet and walk them just a tiny bit wider than you normally would in your down dog. I'm about 2 inches in on either side of my mat with my feet. And then looking up at your hands, I want to have our index fingers pointing towards the top of our mat. So normally we have our middle finger pointing. What I noticed is sometimes that puts a little bit more strain on the wrist. By just turning it to, I guess, 1 o'clock and 11 o'clock, we bring the pointer fingers forward, and it just helps protect the wrists a little bit more. So we have our nice solid base here in downward facing dog. Let's take a deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, send an ocean wave through your spine, rolling forward to plank position. Exhale, we'll push back into downward facing dog. Again, inhale, rolling forward, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, rolling forward to plank. Exhale, stay here. From here, we'll slowly walk the feet, coming in towards the hands in a standing forward fold. Fingertips are reaching down towards the mat. They don't have to touch if you can't reach. Don't try to force yourself, but I want to try to keep the legs straight here today. Because following our breath, inhale, bend your knees, try to bring your hands or fingertips down to the mat. And then exhale, as you stretch, try to keep your hands as close to the mat as you can. Inhale, bend your knees. And exhale, stretch. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. One more time. Inhale, bend. Exhale. This time as you stretch, we'll slowly roll all the way up to standing. Arms will come with you, bringing them all the way up overhead. And then palms can come together at heart center. We'll take a deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, we'll dive back down to our standing forward fold. Bending your knees so you can plant your hands, walk it all the way back to a downward facing dog. We'll take a vinyasa flow here. Inhale, rolling forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, send it back, downward facing dog. From here, drop your knees down, and we'll return to our tabletop position. Right away, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Again, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more full breath. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Return to a neutral spine. The second time around for our twist and wrap, we're actually going to alternate sides. So we're going to go right, left, right, left. Starting with the right side, inhale, we lift and twist. Exhale, we're going to wrap. Inhale, lift and twist. Exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale, left arm, lift and twist. Exhale, we wrap. Inhale, lift and twist. Exhale, left hand comes back down. One more time each side. Inhale, right arm, lift and twist. Exhale, wrap. Inhale, lift and twist. Exhale, right arm down. Left arm, inhale, lift and twist. Exhale, we wrap. Inhale, lift and twist. Exhale, left hand comes down. Good. From here, we'll tuck the toes, send the hips up and back, returning to our wide downward facing dog. Not super wide, but just a little bit bigger than normal. We'll take one deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, roll forward into a plank. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. One more time. Inhale, plank. This time on your exhale, stay here. Slowly walk your feet in toward your hands, coming to a forward fold at the top of your mat. Right away, inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. One more time. Inhale, bend. This time on your exhale, stay in this bent position. We're going to add a little heart opener, taking your hands, wrap them behind your back, and then pull Bring the fist back. We'll open up the shoulders, continuing the shoulder opening that we started with our cow spine. Good. And then close your eyes here. We'll take one more deep breath in this shoulder opener. Inhale. On your exhale, you can release your hands as you open your eyes. Keeping your knees slightly bent, we'll roll all the way up to Tadasana, coming to a standing position. Arms stay at your side. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, arms can come back down. Again, inhale, arms come up. This time as we exhale, we'll roll back down to a standing forward fold. Bending your knees so you can plant your hands, walk it all the way back into a downward facing dog. Right leg sweeps up into three-legged dog. And then it's going to come to step in between the hands. Good. Right away, right arm comes up for a twist. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to follow our wrapping pattern that we did. This time, instead of trying to wrap the hands around the ribs, we're going to try to wrap the hands around the bottom of the right thigh here. So inhale will stay lifted. And then as you exhale, try to wrap and bring the arm underneath the front leg. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, we wrap again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, wrap. Inhale, lift. This time on your exhale, bring your hand back down to the outside of your right foot. Finding some security in this high lunge. We'll get settled first, and then we'll lift the upper body into a proper high lunge with the fingertips reaching up to the sky. Good. We hold here for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. One more full breath. Inhale. And exhale. Creating just a slight difference. I'm going to pivot open. Sorry, there was a bee on my arm. I'm going to pivot open into Warrior One. So from here, I want to have this wringing motion with my leg, like a wet towel being wrung out. So I want to try to bring my hips square to the front, but try to keep my back heel reaching down. So you get this really nice twist up your back leg. Fingertips are reaching up. We stay grounded here. Inhale. And exhale. Hands can come down behind the back. Just as we did that heart opener in our forward fold, we're going to open the heart and then dive down into humble warrior. Right shoulder comes to the inside of the right foot. If this position feels a little unsteady to you, you can release your hands, keep reaching your right fingertips back, and then bring your left fingertips down to the mat or just outside of it for a third point of contact with the ground. If you feel steady, though, you can stay here, close your eyes. We'll hold here for one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Keeping your hands clasped behind our backs, we'll slowly roll back up into Warrior One. And then big push off of the back foot. Have it come meet the front foot at the top of your mat. Hands can finally release down. Keeping the right foot planted down onto the ground, we're going to come to a low tree. So I want to lift my left foot, turn it out to the side, and just bring it right above the right ankle. The reason we're keeping it low here is because I want to focus on the front of the body and the heart, so I don't want to mess around too much with the hips, so we're keeping the bottom foot nice and low. Then for our arms, we're going to open up into cactus. So I have these nice square shape going on with my upper body. Good. Staying in tree, big heart opener here, pulling the elbows back and the heart forward. Inhale, release the chest. Exhale, we'll return to a vertical position. Again, inhale, opening the chest. Exhale, we return. One more breath. Inhale, opening up the chest. Exhale, we return to vertical. From here, gently lower your left foot down to meet your right. Release the arms. We'll slowly roll back to our forward fold. Returning to our bend and stretch exercise that we did in our sun salutation. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, as you stretch, try to keep your fingertips in the same place. Inhale, bend. And exhale, stretch. One more time, inhale, bend. And exhale, stretch. Inhale, bend your knees one more time. Plant your hands firmly. We'll walk all the way back into downward facing dog. On your next inhale, we roll forward to plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Baby cobra or upward facing dog. And then we send it back to downward facing dog. Good, stay here for a breath. I'm just going to switch my front so that you don't have to see my sweaty behind when we switch to the left. Good, keeping that wide stance here. Let's take 2 of our cycle breaths that we have been doing throughout class. Inhaling through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. One more time, inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Left leg is going to lift up into three-legged dog. And then bring it to step in between the hands. Right hand stays on the ground. Left hand's going to come up for a twist. Opening up the chest. Letting the arms reach long. Inhale, stay here. On your exhale, we're going to take the left hand, try to wrap it underneath the left thigh. Inhale, untwist, reach back up. Exhale, we wrap again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, wrap. We inhale and lift. And then on your exhale, you can bring your left hand back down to the mat. Finding a nice stable foundation. Then we'll lift up the arms, coming to a high lunge. Good, we'll take a deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. All right, from here, we'll pivot open into our warrior one, using that ringing motion to help twist the back leg. Hips are coming forward, heels trying to drop down, keep a bend in the front knee. Good, staying grounded in your warrior one. We'll take the hands and clasp them behind the back. Good, opening up the chest, we dive forward, bringing the left shoulder to the inside of the left knee. Again, if you want to find a little bit more stability, we'll put the right fingertips down on this side, or you can keep both hands behind the back, but we'll all close our eyes, relaxing over into this humble warrior. We'll take one more deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, we'll slowly roll back up into our warrior one. Keep the hands behind the back. And then big push off of the back foot will come to meet the front foot at the top of the mat. Hands can finally release. Left foot stays planted down into the ground. Right foot's going to lift, turn out to the side, and then just be placed slightly above the ankle. Then we'll open the arms out to our cactus. Palms are facing front. Find your balance first. And then on our next inhale, we'll pull the elbows back and the heart forward. Exhale, we'll release, neutralizing the spine. Again, inhale, pulling the elbows back and the heart forward. Exhale, we release. One more time, inhale, elbows pull back, heart reaches forward. Exhale, we release back up to our vertical position. Good. From here, we'll gently lower 2 feet on the ground, and then the hands can gently come down. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, we'll roll back down into our standing forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, we stretch. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, bend. This time on our exhale, let's walk it back out to downward facing dog. Inhale, we roll forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, we send it back, downward facing dog. From here, drop your knees down, sit back, child's pose. 3 cycle breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale through your mouth. One more time, inhale. And exhale through your mouth. Slowly walk the hands back towards the knees so we can roll up to sit on the heels. Once you're there, you can gently drop your hips over to one side and we'll swing the legs around out in front of us. Center yourself on the mat. Feet are flat and hip width apart and parallel. Knees are pointing up towards the sky. Fingertips will reach forward. We'll take the time to slowly roll down onto our mats. Good. If you feel like you need to bring your feet a little bit closer to your sits bones, take the time now to adjust. We're going to do one final heart opener, and that is bridge pose. Bringing your arms down to your side, palms are face down on the mat. Pressing in through the bottoms of your feet, and your arms will slowly start to peel the tailbone up off the mat, rolling the spine until you hit just underneath the shoulder blades. And then to give us a little extra boost, we'll join the hands together underneath the hips and then shimmy the shoulders open a little bit further. That's what's going to give us our heart opening shape. We're going to take 3 full breaths here. You're welcome to close your eyes. Just keep your chin tucked towards your chest. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Gently release the hands away from each other, and then we'll slowly roll back down. Once your spine is flat, heel toe the feet to the edges of your mat, dropping your knees together. We'll start to windshield wiper side to side, just to neutralize the lower back after it's stayed in that tucked position. You can take this whatever speed you like. One more breath in our windshield wipers. Inhale. And exhale. And gently bring the knees back up through center. Heel toe them back towards hip width distance, and then gently let them extend out in front of you, relaxing for Shavasana. Hands can stay where they are, just flip so that the palms are facing up towards the sky. And then if your eyes aren't already closed, you can close them and relax here in a Shavasana. Trying to tune into our cycle breath for our Shavasana today. Think about breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Staying relaxed, we'll just gently bring the knees one at a time in towards the chest, and then arms can gently follow, wrapping around the tops of the legs. Slowly working up our momentum, we'll rock and roll forward and back. Take as many rocks as you need before you can come up onto your sits bones. And then we'll return to our easy seat. Eyes can be closed or open. Hands will come on tops of the knees. We're going to take one final cycle breath all together. Breathing in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. If your eyes are closed, you can gently open them, coming back into your space. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had a wonderful practice. Thank you for welcoming me into your practice. Until next time, be well. Namaste. Bye.